Thanks for staying with us, everyone. Chairman, House Committee on Information, River State House of Assembly, Honorable Enemy Judge, thank you also for staying the course on this conversation. You know, critics argue that this impeachment is less about governance and more about politics, especially given the governor's recent defection to the APC and the long-running misunderstanding he's had with the Minister of the FCT. How do you convince Rivers people and Nigerians at large that this is constitutional oversight and not a political vendetta?
My dear brother, it is normal for people to read political meanings into everything that we do. Listen, there's politics and there's law. There's the ground norm, which is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, which is the foundation of everything that we do. If you say I should convince Rivers people, then I'll refer them to the Constitution. Section 192 of the Constitution of 1999 says that commission nominees must be sent to House of Assembly to be screened. When you do not do that, you are in breach of Section 192. Sir, Section 125 and Section 126 talk about the Auditor General of the state and then auditor accounts of the state, which should be sent to the House of Assembly. That's for accountability. When you don't do that, you are in breach. We have the fiscal responsibility law that says that there must be a medium-term expenditure framework, which is a fiscal plan for the state, upon which the budget of the state will be built. Since the inception of this government, we've not had that. That is breach. So if you say it is politics, I'll refer you to the Constitution, which was not made by me. Everything that is outside of constitutional provisions is outside the law, it's an infraction, and it's a breach. So we're saying that there's a breach and there must be consequences for such a breach. The Constitution is intentional.
Yes, we have to go now, but the fear is palpable given River State history from the destruction of Assembly complex to attacks on economic assets. How do you ensure that this process does not escalate further into violence and that, you know, what you're pushing for doesn't move the state into instability?
Sir, when you're sworn into office, that's what we call an oath of office. One of the things you swear to is that you shall protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We're acting according to the oaths that we have sworn to. The Constitution must be protected. A governor cannot wake up and run the state as though he's a sole administrator. A governor, once you lack certain ingredients of democracy, of constitutional provisions, then you're running a dictatorship. You're running a totalitarian system. You are running an autocratic system. That's not what we have. We have a constitution that is the ground norm for our activities. That is why you don't see anybody waking up in the morning and asking somebody to death, knowing that there will be consequences. There are laws that guide our operations. The governor has gone out of that. So people, it's an insult, it's disrespectful to the Constitution for people to reduce this breach to politics. I agree that is politics, but there is law. We must abide by the law so that there won't be breakdown of law and order. There is law so that there will be order in society.
Can anything or anyone change the mind of the 26 lawmakers as regards this impeachment? In 30 seconds, if you can.
Yes, sir. If you can change the Constitution, then the Constitution can change your mind, sir.
You mean even Mr. President can't?
If you can change the Constitution, sir, you can change your minds. Mr. President has tried 2 times. He has tried.
Chairman, House Committee on Information, River State House of Assembly, Enemy Judge, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me. I am grateful for this opportunity.